All right, I'm back with another New Scott interview, and today I am here with Maritime referee Squishy. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about yourself?
I'm good. How did you get involved in Maritime wrestling?
All right, so I was training with Dick Durning to be a ref, helping out at his shows. Not in the ring or anywhere near the ring. I was videotaping, and Kevin Tyler called him and said, "I need a ref. Do you have anybody at school?" And Durning's like, "Well, I got Squishy." Well, it wasn't Squishy. It was, he called me Rock Salt. So he said, "We're going to Bathurst." Got in the car, drove him, James Liberty, James Steele, whatever you want to call him, to Bathurst and Edmundston, and the rest has been history. I've been booked all over Maritime since. Brody
Steele named you Squishy. Yeah. How did that come about?
We were sitting in a car going to the Special Olympics benefit show in
Upper Clemens Park.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're sitting there, and Chris Hicks was driving and goes, "What do you think, Josh?" And Pete goes, "Josh? Who's Josh?" And I was like, "Me, sir." Like, still really shy.
Right.
I started in May, and this is June, July-ish, so I haven't really got to know Pete yet. And I was like, "Me, sir." He goes, "Not calling you Josh." And I was like, so then it was silence in the car for 10 minutes, and then he just goes, "Squishy Palmer." I was like, "What?" He goes, "That's what we're gonna call you, Squishy Palmer." And he's like, and then he proceeded to tell me all of the nicknames he's given people. Like Marcus Burke was actually a rib on Marcus Burke because they called him a Mark, and then it came to Marcus. So
yeah, he got that name over in PEI at one of Mike's shows.
So it's stuck with me, and it's actually, I think, is what helped me get over as a referee is, it's Josh Ruckstall, and you're not going to remember, but Squishy
absolutely
is quite marketable.
What are your thoughts on the current Maritime wrestling scene?
I think, aside from the Atlantic Grand Prix and the Raw days, this is the best it's ever been. It's thriving. Companies are starting to realize they can work together and create a stronger, better Maritime wrestling scene, like you're seeing in the Northeast with the Beyonds, the Limitless, the House of Glories, all of these companies working together for a common goal to put out the best wrestling and propel their wrestlers, their local wrestlers, and that's what the Maritimes are finally doing. You're seeing Marcus Burke at Ring of Honor, so doing a great job.
Your thoughts on the effort? This question is written for a pro wrestler, but it fits for a referee as well. The effort a pro wrestler or referee needs to have in getting properly trained, getting booked other places.
Well, you go somewhere where you know you're going to be trained properly. You don't want to go to somebody that's been in business a year and is trying to pump out wrestlers to start his own fed or whatever the case may be that you see up north, around here up north or other places. You want to be trained by somebody that's been there and knows what they're doing, has had tryouts, has had looks and feedback from the guys that you want to be at. And that's why Durning was the place I wanted to get trained at. It was the only place in New Brunswick at the time that was training. And through there, I've learned through being on shows, if that makes sense. So wrestling, you can't really learn working show matches. You can work matches in a training center. But to be a proper ref, you got to work shows. You got to be out there in front of the crowd and gain your confidence. And I feel like I'm on the right path. There's obviously a lot more to go, but you're always learning, and that's what I love about pro wrestling is you're never done learning in pro wrestling.
Do you think being properly trained as a referee is as important as being properly trained as a wrestler?
I mean, it helps in any facet. A referee should know how to bump. A referee should know how to roll. A referee should know how to move and get the basics of foundation of a wrestler, so you can help. If you're in the ring with two guys that don't know what they're doing, you can kind of guide them along, let them know where they should be, what they should be doing, to get the basics out and get them back to the back. A referee is the key part. You should be invisible, but yet visible. It's hard to the best thing I've been told is be invisible.
Yeah.
But as a ref, you're not invisible. You can royally screw up a match if you're doing the wrong thing.
Thoughts on the support the fans give Maritime wrestling?
Oh, it's unreal. These are some of the most passionate fans I've ever seen. Out of anything, hockey fans, you can say they're rabid, but are they going to come to every hockey game no matter where you travel to? Like, is every hockey fan from the Halifax Mooseheads going to go to Moncton to watch them play Moncton? No, but you're going to get fans from Halifax. We'll drive to Moncton. You get Moncton fans driving to Halifax. You'll get people travel to support their favorites. So the wrestling fans are the best fans in the world.
If you could put one match on a DVD that you've refed so far to show somebody what you do, what match would you choose?
That's hard. It's a toss-up for me because they're two very different styles. One be my match I ref with Marcus Burke and Alberto Del Rio. Biggest name I'd ever worked, my first name I'd ever worked aside from Pete Smith and Mike Hughes, who were regional names. This is the first international name I ever did, and so learning from him, and it was a great experience. But my favorite match that I've been in the ring for would be Riddick Stone versus Titus, IHW's heavyweight championship match.
Who do you think is the best wrestler in the Maritimes right now?
It's hard to put them all into one category because you got guys that are good at different things. Burke has got himself over on, if you on paper saw the wrestler's name and their gimmick, if you saw Marcus Burke vegan, you'd be like, what the hell is this? Like,
right.
But he's over like nobody's business. Like, he's turned something into nothing, from nothing into something, and he's proving himself in ROH. But guys that are lesser known to the fans, that not to the fans, but words are hard. All right, guys that are going to be the up and coming stars of the Maritimes that are here for a while is the Chip Chambers, the Chris Hicks, these guys that are mid card guys that, with the proper push, could be at the top and carrying a show.
Do you have any closing comments for any friends, family, or fans that might be watching this?
Just check out my podcast, Are You Afraid of the Mark?
Where can we find it?
You can find it on iTunes, and we're putting all of our library on YouTube as well. So that's going to be something that's happening in the future. And we do 2 episodes a week. And just to support your local independent wrestling. Support good local independent wrestling.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.